I'm going to talk about packing and unpacking your image files. When you're using image files in Blender, it's a good idea to either have them packed into the blend file or to have a folder that goes along with it with all of the images in it. In my case, I like to have one folder with the name of the project, and then I can save all my blend files in that folder, and then I like to have another one in there named Textures that has all of the photos in there. A good reason to do it this way is, let's say you are working with another person on a project. If you were to have all those photos packed into the blend file, it would make the blend file much bigger, and that would make it upload and download way slower. But if each person involved in the project had their own textures already saved on their computer, you would just have to download the smaller blend file and just tell it where are the textures. And then, like, say someone uses one more photo, you just have to download that one photo instead of having to download every one every time. The other reason to pack and unpack your photos is, let's say you're using, like, for example, I have this folder that I keep a lot of the textures that I use repeatedly. I keep a backup of them there. So let's say I'm using that, and you may get some images from, like, my photos or your desktop or some other hard drive on your computer, and let's say you wanted to consolidate those photos, just get them all in the same place. You could pack and unpack, and it would create this folder for you called Textures and put all those images in there. So in my case, I had forgotten to make this texture folder in the first place, and I had just put in these images in the folder with the blend file. So what I'm going to do is pack and unpack. So I had made this folder manually. I'm just going to open this is where I left off on the last hair tutorial. And so to pack, you just hit File, go to External Data, and Pack to Blend File. And then I'm going to unpack just to get my images into that texture folder, and I don't want to have packed into the file. So External Data, Unpack. You can just read these and it'll tell you what it does. What I'm going to choose is Write Files to the Current Directory. So click that. Okay, let's close. And now I have a copy of those two in my Textures folder. Okay, so that hopefully helped packing and unpacking in Blender.